This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notification on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these bad actors are working overtime suppressing the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen, every single day they put out FUD articles, they put out negative inferences to get you to sell your XRP. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP. You have to do your own DD and come to your own conclusions. But like I tell you guys every day, look at the demand for XRP all around the globe. Okay? Don't just look at your negative articles. Don't look at your negative podcasts or wherever you're getting the negative news from. Look at the demand for XRP all around the globe and then use that to make your decision on whether to buy, hold, or sell XRP. Okay? Every single day, I see negative things, I see positive things, and then I do my own analysis. Okay? I do my own analysis. And my analysis tells me, and this is just my opinion, that XRP is the future and the present for the global financial markets. And here you have analysts stating that the XRP ETFs, the spot ETFs, those approvals are going to bring in 60 billion with a B, into XRP before the end of the year. Okay? So they're predicting that before the end of the year, the XRP spot ETFs, if approved, and we all know the approvals are imminent. And not only that, the SEC made it easier for spot ETFs to be approved. And a lot of people are just taking the route that Rex Osprey did. They're filing the papers. They're waiting 75 days, and after 75 days, they are putting their XRP spot ETF live. That's why I believe December is going to be flooded with XRP spot ETFs. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But if we get 60 billion inflow into XRP before the end of the year, how high would that push the price of XRP in a fair and transparent market? Would it push it to $10? Possibly. With the manipulation, could it still be trading at $3? Of course. But like I tell you guys all the time, I believe that when the big XRP spot ETFs are approved, like BlackRock, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, when the big dogs come in, they're going to bring in a lot of institutional money, a lot of the 1%ers money. And once their money is into play, a lot of the fraud and corruption stops, because they know that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI is not going to sit on the sidelines while people defraud the 1%ers, okay? You're not allowed to do that. If you want to rob and steal in the United States stock market, you have to limit your victims to retail investors, to pension funds, and to institutions that follow the rules. So I believe if 60 billion comes into the XRP spot ETFs, and on top of that, there are spot ETFs by BlackRock, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab, a lot of the manipulation is going to stop. It won't stop 100%, because there's always going to be people willing to take risk by breaking the law. But I believe a majority of it will stop, and XRP is going to fly past all-time highs, in my opinion. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with this analyst that XRP Spot ETFs can bring in $60 billion into XRP in 2025? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.